Jana Duggar welcomes a baby boy. Family and fans celebrate the new arrival. It began as a quiet, anxious wait in the hospital corridors, a tension that pulsed through the Duggar family and the extended fan base. Today, that anticipation exploded into joy. Jana Duggar has given birth to a healthy baby boy, a child who, according to early glimpses, bears a striking resemblance to his father. The news quickly traveled across social media, fan forums, and entertainment outlets, eliciting waves of congratulations, emotional commentary, and renewed scrutiny of the Duggar family's private life. This moment, seemingly simple, a birth, is layered with emotional complexity, familial dynamics, and the constant gaze of a public audience that has followed the Duggars for decades. At its core, this story is about legacy, lineage, and the intertwining of private joy with public scrutiny. Jana Duggar, long in the spotlight due to the family's reality TV presence, has navigated a world where personal milestones are often magnified, debated, and dissected. This birth, however, transcends mere fan interest. It is a generational event, a continuation of the Duggar family story that has been unfolding publicly for years. The birth of a baby boy in this household carries traditional significance within the family, underscoring themes of heritage, continuity, and parental pride. The timeline leading up to this event has been fraught with both excitement and anxiety. Weeks prior, fans speculated endlessly about Jana's due date, hospital preparations, and potential complications, fueled by insider updates and social media teasers. For Jana and her partner, the journey was intimate yet inevitably public, as any movement, announcement, or hospital check-in became fodder for speculation. The hospital setting itself adds a layer of drama. The sterile halls, the flurry of medical staff, the quiet tension before the first cries of a newborn. Each moment, from the first contraction to the delivery room's final sigh of relief, has been infused with anticipation, not just for the family, but for an audience invested in the unfolding narrative. The first subtopic centers on the immediate family reaction. Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, Jana's parents, reportedly were present for the birth, their emotions a complex blend of pride, relief, and nostalgia. Witnesses described tears of joy, laughter mingled with whispered congratulations, and moments of private reflection as they observed the newborn cradled in Jana's arms. The arrival of a son is often portrayed in Duggar family lore as both a celebration and a responsibility. A new generation to nurture, guide, and integrate into the family's strict moral and cultural framework. Analysts note that such moments, while deeply personal, are never free from the weight of expectation, scrutiny, and traditional roles within the household. Another critical element is the resemblance between the baby boy and his father. Early photographs and video glimpses reveal features that echo his father's face, the shape of his eyes, the contour of his smile, and the subtle expressions that hint at personality traits yet to emerge. This resemblance has sparked a flurry of discussion online, as fans dissect each feature and speculate about future traits, temperament, and even career or lifestyle tendencies. Beyond mere curiosity, this focus on appearance underscores the public's fascination with hereditary traits, the continuation of family legacy, and the almost mythic attention placed on the Duggars as a multi-generational household under constant observation. The third subtopic examines fan reaction and media amplification. Social media platforms immediately buzzed with congratulatory messages, emojis, and hashtags celebrating the new arrival. Fans expressed joy, shared memories of previous births in the family, and speculated about the baby's potential impact on the Duggar family narrative. At the same time, entertainment outlets highlighted the symbolic and cultural dimensions of the birth, noting the continued expansion of a high-profile family whose personal milestones often intersect with public storytelling. The media's framing of this event as both intimate and public illustrates the duality of celebrity family life. A personal moment transformed into collective narrative, scrutinized and celebrated in equal measure. From a storytelling perspective, the drama unfolds incrementally. The quiet hospital setting, the anticipation in family whispers, the hushed updates to close friends, and finally, the announcement of a healthy baby boy. Each moment builds narrative tension, akin to the unfolding of a carefully plotted series. The imagery of a newborn in a hospital bassinet, flanked by proud parents and extended family, evokes both traditional values and the emotional resonance of continuity, emphasizing that every birth in the Duggar household is both a personal and public milestone. Analyzing deeper, the birth carries implications for family dynamics. The new child becomes a focal point for both affection and responsibility. Older siblings may feel excitement, rivalry, or a heightened sense of duty toward the youngest member of the family. Extended family relationships shift subtly as attention, resources, and care are redirected toward the infant. Observers note that in high-profile families like the Duggars, even small shifts, like the arrival of a newborn, can ripple outward, affecting social relationships, parental roles, and long-term expectations. Additionally, the birth has symbolic resonance within the Duggar narrative. As Jana steps into motherhood, she embodies both continuity and change. The arrival of a son marks the persistence of family traditions, while simultaneously positioning Jana as an independent figure navigating motherhood on her terms. Analysts observe that this duality, honoring family legacy while asserting personal agency, is emblematic of broader generational transitions within the Duggar household. Each birth thus becomes a lens through which observers interpret cultural values, parental influence, and evolving social norms. The hospital environment, often dramatized in media narratives, also plays a key role in shaping public perception. The sterile, bustling setting of the maternity ward contrasts sharply with the warmth of familial joy, creating a tension that heightens narrative engagement. Every detail, from the arrival of medical staff to the careful monitoring of vital signs, contributes to a storyline rich in suspense, human emotion, and dramatic payoff. The eventual cry of the newborn serves as both climax and resolution, transforming anxiety into celebration. Financial, social, and relational aspects are subtly intertwined in this narrative. The expansion of the family may influence household logistics, resource allocation, and long-term planning. While details remain private, analysts suggest that such milestones inevitably affect both day-to-day life and public perception. Fans and commentators speculate on nursery arrangements, educational planning, and the integration of the newborn into the family's structured routines, adding layers of intrigue to what is ostensibly a personal event. As the timeline progresses, the implications of this birth continue to unfold. Jana's journey from pregnancy to delivery, from anticipation to realization, and now to the first weeks of infant care, creates a narrative arc rich in emotional complexity, social significance, and intergenerational resonance. Each new milestone, first smiles, first steps, early interactions with siblings, becomes part of a larger story that blends personal triumph with public engagement, illustrating the ongoing drama of life under the spotlight. In conclusion, Jana Duggar's birth of a healthy baby boy represents far more than a personal milestone. It is a convergence of joy, familial expectation, public scrutiny, and cultural symbolism. The baby's resemblance to his father, the reactions of family and fans, and the broader narrative of continuity and legacy all contribute to a story that captivates, intrigues, and resonates deeply with observers. As Jana embraces motherhood and the family celebrates this new chapter, audiences remain engaged, eager to witness the unfolding story of love, lineage, and life in one of America's most closely watched families. The arrival of this child not only marks a new generation, but also reinforces the enduring fascination with the Duggar family, where every birth is a story, every smile is scrutinized, and every milestone is magnified under the public eye. Thanks for watching.